Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am back again with something new, which will definitely make your English better and better day by day. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to, study, we are going to learn about a new word, which is nothing but lest. Okay, a word which is very rarely used. Okay, but it is a word which exists in English language. Okay, especially if you see writers, if you are an avid reader, if you see writers do make use of this word lest, native English speakers do make use of this word lest. Okay, so in order to sound like a native speaker, okay, in order to write like a writer, professional writer, you should also know what this word is, okay, and how should you use this in your sentence. So this is what we are going to learn in today's video. How are we supposed to use this word lest in the sentence? Okay. So firstly, let's get started and let's understand that lest is nothing but a conjunction. And when I say it's a conjunction, which means the role of conjunction is to join, is to connect. Okay. So, like any other conjunction, lest is also going to connect the two parts of the sentence. Okay. Now, when I say it connects, okay, but before that, you should understand what is the meaning of lest. Okay. So, without knowing the meaning of lest, you will not be able to connect it, right? So, the meaning of lest is nothing but otherwise. Okay. Otherwise. So, study well. Otherwise, you will fail. Okay. So, otherwise is what? Otherwise is nothing but lest. So instead of using otherwise, you can make use of lest. Okay. How so, which means if you say otherwise lest, when do we use it? It indicates caution, it indicates warning. Okay. So in order to make someone cautious about the consequences, okay, in order to warn someone about the consequences, you can make use of this conjunction of this word lest. Okay. Yes. Another thing that you need to understand that lest is a negative word. Lest is a negative word. So you cannot add any other negative word with lest. Not, never, no, no, no. It's a big no. Lest in itself is a negative word. So just say lest. Okay. Now, just to give you a bit more clarity on this word lest, in Hindi, we use this word nahi to. You know, nahi to, right? So nahi to in Hindi is less than English. So ठीक से पढ़िए, नहीं तो fail हो जाएंगे, नहीं तो. Okay, so this nahi to is nothing but it's less in English. Yeah. Now, when I talk about modal verbs, okay, lest will always take modal verb should. Okay, it will always take this verb should and no other verb. Yeah. No other modal verb. Okay, so out of all the modal verbs that exist, may, might, can, must, should, it will only settle with should in the sentences. And most importantly, it will always be used in simple present tense. I repeat, it will always be used in simple present tense. You cannot make use of lest with any other tense but simple present tense. Okay, so here is an example. Study well, comma, lest you should fail. So this is exactly how the sentence structure is going to look like when you make use of lest. So study well. Okay, study well. Otherwise, what will happen? You will fail. So when you use otherwise, you can make use of future tense will, simple future tense will. But when you're making use of lest, which is also otherwise, you will always make use of what? You will always make use of should. Okay, friends? Are we very clear? Yeah. Uh, hmm. Here are a few examples. So put on your coat, comma, lest you should catch cold. So if you see the warning is what? The warning is put on your coat. Okay. And the consequence, you should catch cold. After this warning, if you don't follow this warning, what is the consequence that you will face? Consequence will be placed after this conjunction, after the word lest. Okay. So walk right. This is the warning. Walk right. Lest you should fall. The consequence after lest. Okay. So this is how the sentence structure is. Watch out your diet, lest you should fall sick. Okay. Turn your head, lest he should see your tears. Okay, turn your head, lest he should see your tears. He is hesitant to speak. He is hesitant to speak. Why is he hesitant? Lest he should be fired. Okay, so this is how the sentence actually looks like when you make use of the word of this conjunction lest, which is a rarely used conjunction. But now that you know what is the meaning of lest and what is the sentence structure, you can start using it. Now, so far, when it comes to lest, we have seen sentences wherein we take the verb should. However, you can make sentences with lest, but without should. And instead of should, you can settle for a subjunctive verb. Okay, now subjunctive verb is any verb that helps you in your imagination. So when I say if I, I wish I were Narendra Modi. I wish I were Narendra Modi. Now, were in this sentence, in this particular sentence, which I just narrated, is a subjunctive verb. Okay. So whenever you're imagining a consequence, okay, that is also when you can make use of subjunctive verb, and you can make use of subjunctive verb along with lest. Okay. So work well, lest you be fired. So be in this case, a to be verb is be. Be in this case is a subjunctive verb. Hesitant to speak, lest he be terminated. Be again, subjunctive verb. Speak low, comma, okay, lest you be overheard. This is again what? This is again subjunctive. So these are also rarely used sentence structures, but these are correct structures. So if not these, you can at least start making use of lest with should, if you're more comfortable with should. Okay, because I am more comfortable with using lest with should rather than using it with a subjunctive verb. So you can also do it. Okay, you be fired, he be terminated is something which I am not very comfortable using it. But the sentences are grammatically correct, absolutely correct. You can put these sentences on Grammarly and check. Okay, there will be no error. So it does not have any grammatical errors. It's absolutely correct. But when it comes to narrating it or hearing it out, it sounds to be a bit weird to me at least. Okay. However, do let me know your views about it. Okay. And start using less in your daily, if not daily, but start using daily in your, not daily, but rarely, or whatever. Start using it in your language, okay, and make your language better. Okay, thank you so much. If you have liked the content, please hit like, please hit that bell button if you really want to listen to me more, listen to my content more, okay? And please comment in case of any concerns and queries, and I would love to read them and solve them too. So I'll be back again with something new next week. Thank you so much and goodbye.